Good morning guys, halina na kayo, magluto tayo ng corned beef. Ang request ng aking bunso. Okay. Maraming ginagawa ngayong araw na to. So we're gonna go ahead and cook some of this potato. I like it like that. Okay. Just try to fry it as much as you can. Frying it in that oil by the way, mga taong bayan. Yan lang. Antayin hanggang maging brown siya. Habang naglilinis ang aking robot, ako'y nagluluto. Lagyan niyo siya ng asin para habang maaga may timpla yung potato nyo. Ito ang ginagawa natin ngayon. Tapos mamaya lang, i-bake natin sa 350 degrees, 450 degrees oven for 30 minutes. I'll just put 400. Ayan. Ganun din siya. Ang ginagawa mo lang dito, pinapa-brown siya. Tapos ilalagay mo siya sa you're gonna put it in the, what you call that? The baking pan. Yan, haluin mo. Try ko. Hawak naman ko. Haluin mo siya ng ganon. Luluto natin ito siya sa what do you call this? Olive oil, mga lalabs ko. Ayan. Tapos, yan, pinapa-brown mo lang naman yan siya kasi lalagay mo siya sa oven. Ayan. Ayan lang siya, no? Tanggalin mo siya sa heat. Ayan. Lalagyan mo siya dito. Ang olive oil ay hindi pang sa taba. So, yan ang ginagamit ko. Siya ay virgin olive oil ang ginagamit ko sa pagluto. Okay? Ngayon, lalagyan mo siya ng butter. Para yung butter na oven. Patayin mo muna yan. Kasi hahaluan natin ang ating masarap na ito ng garlic. Yan po. Ito ang ginamit ko, guys. Yan. At pwede mong gamitin ang mozzarella steak. Yan. Masarap ito pag ganyan. And guess what, guys? Gamitan mo ng ano para hindi siya Yan. Ganyanin mo siya, diba? Yan. Lagyan mo siya ng konting betchin kung gusto nyo, okay? Kasi yung olive oil, medyo walang lasa yan. Kaya nalagyan mo siya nito. Okay? Tapos lagyan mo siya ng black pepper. Mahilig ako sa black pepper. Yan. Ayun, dahil ginawa mo yan, ito naman ang sekreto natin. Ang bungat ko, binabangga-bangga na lang ako. Nagmamadali po kayo ng gawa ng lunch para sa pamilya. Kuha lang kayo ng sausage. Huwain mo lang ng konti. Yan. Yung sausage po, yan. Tapos, lalagyan nyo rin to ng pampalasa. Ayan. By the way, this is a beef sausage. Beef siya. So, pwede mo siyang gamitan rin. Ayan. Ito. Para masarap. Ngayon, pwede mo siyang gamitan ng ito. That would be my coffee brewer. Para masarap, lagyan mo rin to. Tapos, lagyan mo siya ng butter, okay? Lagyan mo siya ng konting butter. Yan. Hiwain mo to. Like so. Tapos, hiwain mo to siya ng ganyan. Yan. Yan. Okay? Saka mo siya iluluto separately doon sa kabila sa nilutuan mo kanina. Lalagyan mo naman yun ng butter. Yan. Siguro tama na ito. Pwede ko naman lagyan pa ng isa. Yan. Lagyan natin ito ng isa pa. Bali, tatlong ginuha kong ginayat ko na beef sausage. Beef po to, guys. Kaya ko to ginagawa because my son wanted a whatever, a corned beef, but my husband don't like it. He doesn't like corned beef that much. So I'm making different kind. Sorry. Don't worry, guys. I wash my hand. Okay. So I just put some garlic, parsley on it. And then you don't need to put salt in here. The reason why is that things is already salty. So you just have that. Okay. And I do put, like I said, I love black pepper. Yeah, just a little tiny bit. Now you can put some of this, okay? Since I'm Asian, I normally would put a soy sauce, but not this time. So you just mix it up like so, okay? So this right here, the potato that we just sauteed, is the same thing that I put the thing on it. So let's put this in here. This side, let me get my butter. So this one right here, I mix it up right already. Then after this, I'm gonna put some cheese on this, okay? I'm going to use this again. So basically, I'm making two different food, different lunch. Because my husband likes sausage, my son likes the corned beef. So both of my son likes corned beef, and I like whatever, whatever is available. Okay, now you can either make some butter. I would say I would put a whole butter, okay? Like this one. Now guys, you can cut this off, turn down the heat because you don't want your thing to burn, because that's an olive oil, guys. The worst thing to do is burn your olive oil. Okay? You don't want that. And guys, I make different corned beef. So I'm gonna put it here. So I'm using a different knife that is clean for cutting my butter. Okay? You want to try not to cut with meat, because even though it's sausage, it's cooked already, still you don't want to mix it up, okay? So this is what we're going to do. Let's go ahead and put this butter here. Heat up that thing, fire it up like so. I already sauteed my potato right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and melting this. The reason why is so that you don't burn, your sausage will stay good. See? So you go ahead and just put this in here. Like that. I cannot, when I cook some sausages, I normally just improve it with things that I have. That's the way I do my sausages. So now, we're just gonna go ahead and let it cook. As you notice, I cook in one pan all the time. I don't mix things. I don't use all sorts of different pans. Because this right here is really good for cooking if you have that. So now after this, guys, you can actually put some carrots in here if you want to. But I didn't do that this time. This last time, you can put corn if you like. But I don't want to do that this time. Okay? So that's what you want to do with this. There you go. You just want it not to dry. Okay? You don't want to overcook it because you're going to put it in the oven. Okay? Now, we're going again once more. This time, I'm going to use a garlic powder. Okay? There you go. There you go. So, it's going to stick in there. You can also try to, if you want to try something else, you can try mango pepper. Okay? It's really good too. And sometimes, most of the time, I use the pink Himalayan salt for some of my seasoning. But not this time. So this is right here is perfect now. I'm going to go ahead and turn it off. And this time, we're going You notice that all the butter and all the olive oil that's still in there. So we're gonna go ahead and put this here. That's that, see? Like so, you mix it up like that. Okay. Now you're gonna go ahead and put this in the oven for at least 15 minutes. You don't want to more than that because you don't want the meat to burn. Because you already basically cook pre-cook everything. See, when you're thinking about what to feed your family, especially in the weekend, you can do something like this, guys. Okay? There you go. I'm gonna use this one. There you go. See, I turn off the fire from the stove, guys. Okay? Like so. There you go. Now, you can either put some onions on that, or you can put some shallot, onion thing, greens, or you can put a bell pepper. Now, my husband don't like onions, so I'm not gonna do that for him because mostly this cooking right here is for him only. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this bell pepper, and you can add tomato if you have tomato. Okay. Right now, that's not what my intention. Or you can also put broccoli. You have to pre-boil the broccoli, guys. Okay. Pre-boil the broccoli before you put it in. Saute the broccoli if you want. But most of the time, what I do is I put the broccoli in the microwave. I cut it up nice and neat, and then I put it in the microwave. So that is what I'm doing. Guys, I'm the kind of wife that likes to keep my husband healthy. I try to sneak in some vegetable when I cook. So what I do is do, guys, is I normally add some kind of vegetable with my cooking. Try to trick him to eat vegetable. Because if you don't try to do that, because my husband is not a vegetable guy, but when I cook something, I make him put vegetable on it. It's he does complain a little bit, guys. Like, why did you put vegetable? Uh, but I don't put too much because I don't want him to be overwhelmed. Okay? Just like make it look nice, like attractive. and he likes that, and he eats it. Okay, that's what I'm doing. And now, remember the butter? So you just put the butter. Try to put the butter in the middle, like that. If not, because you don't want it over butter, you can cut it small, like so, like that, okay? And let me cut that. So that's how the secret of trying to trick your husband to eat vegetable, okay? Especially my husband, he's not in a, he likes corn, but I get tired of feeding him corn. So I put green beans in it. So basically guys, what I'm making is actually casserole, like that. It's basically a beef sausage casserole, if you think about that way. Okay, but don't, it's up to you if you want vegetable, okay? Now guys, after that, you need to cover this, by the way guys, okay, when you're baking it. Right now my oven is ready, so you can put cheese. There you go. All right, that's how you do them. Put Parmesan cheese. There you go. You can't say no with cheese and butter. I normally put 2 different kind of. Hi. Sorry. I'm not looking at the thing because I'm recording in my iPhone. So yeah, so that's it guys. See, you just put it like so, and then since we already pre-cook everything, it shouldn't take forever to cook, to put this in the oven. All right, and try to not burn it. Okay, don't burn it. That's all you have to do, and you have a complete lunch for your husband. Okay, now let's put it in the oven. Now guys, I do cover it so that you don't want it to be burnt, okay? What I'll do is I get this one like this, cover like that, okay? You cover it when it's in your oven like that. You don't want it to be burnt, so I will put it in the oven now. Okay, where's my mittens? So we're gonna go ahead. I put it in 400 degrees, and I will put this about 15 minutes, and it should be ready by then. Okay. And by the way, guys, I made some pies. I got leftover pies. I got 3 more pies. That's in my my refrigerator now. I don't know what I'm going to do with it because those are leftovers when I cook for my church. So I cook for my church, guys. So for Thanksgiving, and we ate there. So all those pies, I brought it over there. I made like about 12 pies, and I left some 3 of them. So yeah. So now this one, the same thing that we cooked that from, you go ahead and heat it up. Okay, now we're gonna make a corned beef from this, and this is what we're going to do. Try to get this goodness here, okay? Because you want that goodness. You love this goodness. Is so good, my goodness. Okay, you want that. So we're gonna go ahead and heat it up. I'm getting the corned beef from the can. Okay, Just any corned beef from Walmart, things like that, guys, be okay. Okay? You can use the Walmart kind. The great value. Because it's not about how special the corned beef is or how expensive. It's how you make it. Because my sons, they love my corned beef. It doesn't matter what kind of corned beef I cook, because the way I cook it, it's really good. So now, this is our corned beef right here. Okay? I took it out from the can. So you're just gonna go ahead and kind of like so. Okay? So this is from this right here. I got two different kinds. I got Glover Valley corned beef and corned beef from Great Value. So that's what I got. And my cat loves eating this thing. He just loves it. Stanley, I got can for you. So now that it's doing that, what you have to do, guys, remember there's salt in here and all sorts of stuff already. So you're gonna put your onions first. Okay. And the bell pepper, I got that bell pepper there too. I'm gonna go ahead and put that last. And the garlic. Because I want the onions to whatever. Oh no. Take out that green pepper. You don't want that to cook right now. You want this to kind of like brown. So you wanna turn down your fire. You want to go ahead and put some water on it, okay? Because you want the goodness to come out of it. Like that. You're not going to wait until all this, see how that is? It's releasing all those tasty thing on it. It's not. It's coming up in your pan. You just work on it, see? That's what makes it good, guys. And you gotta remember the corned beef, it has already see, it's coming up, see? So that's the reason why you want to put some water, okay? Yeah, let it all dry up again, not to a point like it's gonna burn your thing, see? That is so good. So now, you want that to slowly come up. If you want to, you can make your bell pepper, cut nice small dice and stuff. But I don't really do that as much because I don't like my bell pepper to be overcooked when I'm making a corned beef. Okay? Now I'm gonna go ahead, since I have a lot of garlic on that already, I'm still gonna put a little, about two garlic. I already have garlics in that thing. The powdered garlic, you don't want that to be overwhelmed. So there you go, guys. See how good it is? So there's no waste on your olive oil or the butter that you use for And so now you can go ahead and guess what? Do this. All your corned beef. Now the corned beef has oil already, so you don't need to add more oil. You don't want to do that. You can have too much oil when you're cooking. So you go ahead and fire up the heat. So basically I made two different kind of, we call it, in the Philippines we call it ulam. So I make two different kind of ulam. So you just mix it up until it's nice and perfect, okay? That's how I make our corned beef. And you don't want it to dry up, guys, okay? I don't like corned beef that is dry. I want it nice because you know why? When you put this in the rice, oh my goodness. It's so good. See? So that's how you do it. Slowly, and all that goodness. Onions is already in there. See? There. That's what we call tapa. This is what you call tapa in the Philippines. But tapa is made of beef, also a cow, or buffalo. And the buffalo, it's like it's corned beef, but it's dry. It tastes like jerky, but it's so good. And it's just so good. It's like in the Philippines, we drink it with tuba. With the coconut red wine, we call it bahal. There's a lot of different tuba. The fresh tuba is the red one. It's still fresh. That is not bahal yet. The white one is the coconut wine. It's sweet. So depending, and then the one with bahal is the one that is like whiskey already. The oldest the tuba is, the better it is. It's like whiskey, guys. And believe me, if you get a tuba and a bahal tuba, you're gonna be like, oh my god, that's like a super whiskey. Tuba is so expensive. The bahal tuba is so expensive in the Philippines. Some people they go to my city in town, so I just put the bell pepper like so. So we're gonna turn down the thing, and then that's when you put your butter so that it won't dry out, okay? And then, guys, put a little bit of, you can put a little bit of brown sugar if you like, but the closest one I got is the white one. I don't feel like rummaging through my cupboard. You can put a little bit white sugar if you like. So now you can also do this, since this is beef. Okay, I tend to use a lot of this Montreal steak beef kind of stuff. Or you can put honey. If you don't have sugar, you put honey, which is I always have honey all over my cupboard. So that's what I need to do. So it balances out the saltiness, and then you can add this right here. There you go. Just a little bit. Don't put too much, okay? And now, that's what our corned beef looks like, okay? And you can eat this for the last 2 days if you like, and put it in the refrigerator and add it with your rice. Okay? You notice I didn't put any salt because I don't need the salt. The reason why is, like I said earlier, when we were doing all those sauteing, we already put salt. So the salt is already in there. And plus, corned beef it's already salty. You don't need that. That's the reason why I put the honey or a little bit teaspoon of sugar. So that's it, guys. And you can put hot pepper if you like chili if you like. So you like a little chili in your corned beef. Oh, sarap. Sarap. So now look what's happening. That's what's happening now. So it's not dry because the butter is in there. A lot of times, some people, they make it's dry. I don't like it. I don't like the corned beef when it's dry. You won't see me eating. You will never see me eat a corned beef when it's dry. I'll walk away. I'm like, oh, okay, good, thank you. And then walk away from it because I don't like dry corned beef. So that's all you need to do when you're making corned beef. And this is what my boys likes. My son favorite, my youngest, this is his favorite. The way I make it. Sometimes if we go to the Filipino restaurant, they will list we have corned beef for breakfast, and my son would order it. My son don't like it, and why not wasting? And it's worth like $15 for breakfast. Sarap. Now that is a corned beef. Sarap. That's how you make a corned beef, guys. Okay. Now our other one is almost done. So turn off your thing, and that's ready to go. And you just serve this with your rice. Okay. So basically, guys, I just show you guys how to make, to cook something with two different people that has different likes. That's what I show you guys. I'm not really, I always cook a lot, and I cook, once I start cooking, I always think of different things for my family. What they don't like and what they like. So I tend to cook most of the time 2 or 3 different kind of menu for them. So this is for my youngest and my oldest, my third son. My third son's at work. But later on, he likes this with leftovers. When it's leftovers, it's like a spaghetti. When you put this, oh, by the way, guys, in the noodles, when you make a spaghetti noodles, you can put this as your sauce, and it's like a spaghetti with the corned beef taste to it. It's so freaking delicious. I don't know if you guys have ever tried a corned beef with what you call that, like a spaghetti style. You can add sauce in it, like a spaghetti sauce in there, and it makes some kick-ass spaghetti. The reason why I find out about that is because my son did that. He has like a lot of corned beef and stuff, and he made like, Mom, could you add this garden spaghetti sauce or ketchup? Most of the time I use banana ketchup, which is banana ketchup, guys, is this. I'll show you guys. This is Philippine banana ketchup right here. So we put that in there. And you can also put that right there if you want, but no, not right now. But if you want to have a quick but different kind of spaghetti taste, you can put this with that. and add some ketchup, another ketchup, like any ketchup. Mix it together because this is spicy. It makes the spaghetti corned beef really delicious. I love it. My son loved that. So that's why he always tell me, Mom, make sure you make, if you're gonna make me corned beef, make two so that I have extra for later because I might make some spaghetti corned beef. And that is the thing that I accidentally learned from my son because he kind of like, oh, what can I do with this? It tastes good and stuff. So thinks about, oh, this will be good for like noodles. So he thought about spaghetti. So he did it. And I tell you what, that was really good spaghetti. Spaghetti corned beef. So yeah. So we're just waiting for our other thing that we cooked. So I turned off that already, guys. So I'm just letting it cool down. And as I'm waiting for the other one, because it only takes 15 minutes or 20 minutes to cook that. I will clean up the dishes that I made. And I always clean, guys. I just don't, one thing that I guess is a lot of Filipinas. As Filipina, we don't like our kitchen dirty. We have rules. If you use it, you clean it. If you take it out from the cupboard, you clean it. And that's the rule. Or put it in the dishwasher. That's the reason why we have a dishwasher. But most of the time, I don't really use my dishwasher. Most of the time, I use my dishwasher for drainage. for drying my dishes. Let it dip in the dishwasher. I don't know if Filipino knows about that. You guys know about that. That's why our dishwasher most of the time lasts a long time because we don't really use it. We use it for the, drying the dishes. That's basically what we do. So it's a normal Filipino life, okay? When your mom is a Filipina, expect to not use the dishwasher because if you ask, where's the dishes, Mom? It's in the dishwasher. So is this dirty? No, it's clean. It's like a storage for our dishes. See. So now since I turned off that, see that's coming up. And that is what you want to do. Okay? See? Because you don't want that to stick in your pan. Like so. And that is what goes for this corned beef, guys. See? It has a nice caramel. Not dry at all. And by the way, guys, my husband loved this too. So that's the reason why I always make two of them. Because sometimes my husband would just get a big chunk in rice and fill it up with this. And since I eat a little bit, I don't really eat much. I'm just a tiny girl, so I can eat a little bit here and there. Since I'm the cook, I don't really eat much too. Because when you're a cook, you tend to, guess what? You tend to taste the food, and you know, you feel full all the time. So that's why the reason why sometimes I'm like, ah, man, somebody cook for me, please. Somebody cook for me. And you can add, sometimes I would put like kimchi when I eat. Because I love kimchi, guys. I make kimchi too. It's not It's not hard to make kimchi, fresh kimchi. But sometimes I just buy it because I'm lazy. I get lazy. So this is perfect now because it has that nice texture. You see the green pepper, pepper is not too overly cooked, and that is what you're trying to achieve. Okay, see, oops, see, perfect. It's crunchy a little bit. Ang sarap talaga, grabe talaga. Kaya minsan, pag naku, tatalabad na naman ako nito. When I make corned beef, guys, it's so good that, you wind up eating like 3 bowls of rice because that's what it makes it like go into the rice and so moist because it's not dry. Like I said, I don't like dry roast beef, corned beef. So yeah, so we have different corned beef. My husband like corned beef harsh or has whatever with the potato things like that. He likes that. But my son, this is what he likes. He's like Filipino, Filipino style. He's not impressed with that. Cannot corned beef. Okay, let's check our thing that we put in the oven. Ooh, 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 ooh. So guys, look what happened. This is what happened to our masarap na ulam. See, the reason why I told you guys you need to cover it is because that's what it looks like. See? So I made 2 different kind of food today. This one and that one. And believe me, this is so delicious. So you don't want it to burn. You want to cover it up, okay? So it's good now. It's ready. So all my husband needs to do is come down and get his food. So that is for my son's corned beef. That's for my husband. Good job, Mama. See, that's the reason why my mother-in-law, she loves being around me because every time she's around me, I would cook anything. She loves learning to cook from me. She fixed it up and tell it to my sister-in-laws and tell them how that Bing Bing did this, Nisa did this, and this and this and that. And then my sister-in-law tried it, and they put their own little magic to the cooking that I did. They love it, and that's the thing that my mother-in-law always wanna come over. Of course, we have a guest room for her all the time. That she's always welcome. She has like I always tell her, grandma, if you wanna stay with us, you can stay with us, save some money, and all that stuff. You don't need to work anymore. You can just stay with us. We'll take care of you. But my mother-in-law kind of like very independent. She's that biking girl, so she's a biking independent woman. She doesn't like that. So yeah. Anyway, it's wonderful to have a family that is very close knit. And that's what I got, guys. My mother-in-law is the most sweetest Norwegian American mother-in-law. So I'm very proud of it. So this is what happened with what we did, okay? Now, this is our corned beef. This is for my husband. This is his lunch. And all you need, guys, is put rice on it. That's all you need. Get rice, put there. Get rice, put there. That's all. The rice is everything in the Philippines. Like I said, Philippines always, we eat rice with everything. We call this a side cake. This is like ulam. Ulam corned beef, ulam. Another ulam that is sausage. That's it. But our main thing in the food, not corn, not potato, not those things. We always have rice. So thank you. I pray that you guys learned something real quick to cook for your husband or your daughter or your son or your children or whatever. This is good for them. Have rice. It's not hard to make it. It only take me like what, 50 minutes, actually 45 minutes, under 35 minutes. It's done. 40 minutes, basically. And since I'm yapping and cleaning and all that while I'm talking, it's now 50, 50 minutes. So that's all you have to do, guys. Have a blessed day. I hope you learned something. Take care of your family. Take care of your son. Wherever they are, always make them remember when they are there with you. Spend time to cook for them so that they will remember the kind of baseline they have at home. That they have mom that cares about them, that loves them, so that they know who to marry. Especially me, I got 3 sons and 1 daughter. My oldest daughter, she's very good. My 3 son, my oldest son, he is really very good. My 2 sons is still single. They're adorable and successful. So yeah, and that's the kind of stuff when they're single. You have to be careful. You have to really remind them this is the kind of wife you want to look for. The trait that can take care of your family, because that's the only foundation you need is God, family with parents. Listen to your parents, guidance, and guess what? Being a good son and look for a good woman to have a wife. Have a blessed day, everybody. God loves you, and thank you for watching. See you guys later. Agoy.